Hello everyone, this is Gonzo. I'm gonna show you another laggy video, tutorial video this time on how to make the shroud or cowling or whatever it is, or whatever it's called. Sorry, I used it in my Duna mission video. You want to make sure you're using these big panels because you want to reduce the part count as much as you can. Because as you've seen, it does get quite laggy. I mean, my computer's not very good, but I know KSP has a tendency to even ruin the best of computers as well. We've plagued them with lag and stuff. But you want to make sure you rotate it and stuff to get it into the right position to use symmetry and things like that. If you're building it in the space plane hangar, that is. When you've built the majority of the cube, you want to make sure you use a radial decoupler to make the door. And then you want to put your little door on that. You want to make sure your parachutes are on the top as well, because you don't want to come in upside down and not be able to use your rover because of a poor design. For a bigger shroud or cowling, I'm sorry, I don't actually know what it's called, but you want to make sure you connect the sort of the walls together with struts and things. Why is this not going forwards here? Oh, hang on. There we go. So you want to make sure you connect the walls and things together, which I'm going to connect the door to give it stability. There we go. That's a mini shroud or cowling or again whatever. And you want to make sure your staging's in the right order. And the next part is quite important. I mean, this is quite simple. You could build this without a tutorial on your own. I'm pretty sure of that. I mean, there's no one who's actually going to need this, I don't think. But I'm doing it anyway, just in case. You never know. You want to make sure that you put the center of weight, or the launch stage, over the center of weight. I mean, with the one I launched to Duna, I made sure that the payload inside was balanced, so that when I launched it, it didn't cause any problems if I had it centered, which it was fine. The launch, actually, I did it in one launch, which was good. But this one, as you see, the center of mass was slightly up, so you want to make sure you connect your stage in correlation to that. I'll just use one of my other launch stages for this. We don't need those, don't need that, don't really need any of this, just the engines. I've just got to try and connect the thing. Yeah, so you want to make sure you connect the walls together. That's quite important for when you do these, because if you have a bigger one, for example, and you try and launch it, and it's wobbling around, or you can't figure out why it's not going straight, it might be because they aren't connected together properly and they're sort of moving the mass around. Before you launch, you're going to want to make sure your staging is in the right order, obviously. Engines always first. Let's launch this. And the cube itself, it does have one advantage so far that I've been able to see, other than just being a part whore and making you lag and whatnot. If you fail the landing, or if you come in a little bit too hard, these have an impact tolerance of 80, which it's quite useful, because I did this earlier on and I crashed it, but the box protected the payload inside, which is kind of neat. I thought that's quite useful. So you never know, that might help you out if you have trouble landing things. Using this, if you come in a little bit too hard, the stuff inside will be fine. So there we go. This is what it looks like deployed. I quite like it. Well, I don't quite like it. I love it. It looks great. And doing small ones like this, you could put a satellite in there, a little satellite, and that would be pretty cool to deploy it like that. I know this isn't particularly helpful, and no one's really going to. This isn't exactly a game-changing idea, and I did see this Pixel Stash. I think it was him who made this. I should mention this now. I did not create this or come up with this or whatever. I just saw it in one of his videos and thought it was cool. So I don't think I've seen a tutorial on this on the forum site. So I thought I'd put it up there to there you go, let's drop that, to show everybody that you can sort of hide little things like this. And also one thing I'd like to point out, that base over there on the island has been revamped for 0.22, and it's it looks pretty cool now. It's like, it's all flashy, and there's like a tower there that's crumbling apart. I'm not sure if that was 0.21 or 0.22 when that was introduced, but I haven't seen it, or I hadn't seen it before until I went there just now. Yeah, as you can see, this box is quite good for protecting small payloads like this, because blow up the decoupler. There we go. Now we can deploy our derpy rover and spin it around in circles. Is that out of power already? Wow. But yeah, there we go. That's the custom cowling. I hope this benefits somebody, to be honest, because you never know. Bye for now.